Too late!
Oh
Hello everyone! Welcome back to Skyllian Rogues campaign. Nope, not campaign. Tales from Home. Paragon Lost. We got everybody here. Good times. And without further ado, let us, as usual. No, not that I do. As usual, let us start with. Come on, I got the music. There you go. Hello everyone, welcome to Lost in the Moment. Why don't everybody go ahead, roll me a D100 and let's see who goes first. I feel like we haven't done this in a long time.
Yeah, someone's been like deploying at all times, constantly, every day.
Yeah, I know.
Start late.
I know, it's so dumb.
Oh, we forgot about the thing. Okay.
It's okay, it's okay. I'll just take your
Someone's
rolls. Yeah, someone specific. I don't know who. Let's get it.
Anyone.
Yeah, anyone.
It's
one
not-
more.
There you go.
All right.
We all
Oh my
four
god,
plays.
73,
It's relatively
76,
close.
78.
And I rolled a 2, so higher will go first, which means it is let's see, Delilah. Yeah, Delilah, followed by Jack, followed by Astrid.
Forgetting Aurora here.
Aurora?
Does that make sense?
Oh,
Right
I
after
missed that.
Delilah.
Yeah, all right. Aurora, and then Jack, and
Looks
then
like no-
Astrid, and then Bree. My bad, man. So let's start with not Aurora. Delilah. There you go. How you doing, Delilah? I feel like you haven't gone first in a while.
Ah, you missed that. Hey there, Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah. What it's like in Paragon.
Yeah, that's even worse. Yeah.
All right. So, my question to you is, could be difficult to some. Question for you is, do you have someone you care about more than yourself outside of Paragon?
Outside of Paragon.
Hmm.
If I'm logically speaking, in
Mhm.
terms of what could be beneficial in a sort of relationship, I still do have ties towards high society and whatnot with my name. So I
Yeah,
guess
but
my family.
but do you really care about them more than yourself?
As I said, logically speaking, if I were to state benefits, advantages, emotionally, no, I don't think I have anyone outside of. Yeah, I don't have anyone.
That's so you don't have any childhood friends or mentor or even parents or siblings that you care about.
Well, I guess the mentor I had unfortunately passed, but relatively peacefully. There was some. There wasn't anything that I could. There's nothing left to speak about it on terms of the relationship, so
Mm-hmm.
he died peacefully. But my parents, they're still alive, I guess. I mean, I check up on correspondence news sometimes. I don't directly go to them to speak, but yeah, that's on top of that. Genuinely, no. Outside of Paragon.
All right. Duly noted. Thank you very much, Delilah. Next in order, Aurora. What about you? Do you have someone you care about more than yourself outside of Paragon?
May come as a shocking surprise to most, if not to everyone, but no, not really.
No. All right. What about anyone who comes close second to yourself? I mean,
After some pondering, I've decided no, not really.
shit.
I'm not exactly too fond of my mom. I don't really know who my dad is, if he even exists.
Mm-hmm.
And all the people I could care about are in Paragon.
Oh, well. Okay. Like, is it because like you never had any close friends during childhood and all that, or you just never bothered making close connections with others?
Well, I had a close friend growing up. Her name is and was Bree, but she's excluded on the account of being here.
Yeah.
Same with Astrid. We're also friends. I considered us friends for a time.
Mhm.
She is also here. My grandma was my closest friend after that, and she passed away, so I
Ah.
can't say she's the answer either. And the townsfolk were all a bunch of jerks, so
All right, fair enough. Thank you very much, Aurora. Next in order is Jack. Our lonely psionics? Psion- spellcaster dude. What about you?
Hmm.
Do you have someone you care about
Well,
more than yourself
Yeah.
outside of Paragon?
actually, I do.
Oh.
But here's the thing, though. I never did know what happened to her.
Oh.
She was taken away, and I never seen her again. Seen her since. I mean,
Can you tell us more about this person?
well, but before I met her, my whole life was all about fighting and experiments and torture. But
Mhm.
she was the first one who, I don't know, speaks to my heart, opened my heart to new things.
Ah.
She taught me about what life could be outside of the facility.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Oh,
All right. I'm assuming when you get out, you're gonna try to find her again, meet up with her.
If I can, but she didn't escape. So she was taken away. They transferred her somewhere.
Hmm.
we have to go save her.
But I don't know where she is. That's the thing.
That's a problem for future Jack. For now, you just decide on finding her.
Yes. I hope she's
Uh,
up there somewhere.
I have to locate creature. How hard can it be?
Yeah, I mean, plus, I gotta be.
Oh no, you're breaking up. He's breaking up.
Oh no.
I know.
I didn't know
Gotta
you're a
wait, right?
warforged.
Okay.
wrong campaign.
Oh, there you
wrong
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
there now. I mean, I got away, right? Maybe she
Mhm.
got away too.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows? Maybe when I get out of Paragon and no, she'll be there waiting for me.
Maybe. Thank you very much, Jack. Next in order, Astrid. What about you, Astrid? Do you have someone you care about more than yourself outside of Paragon?
Do my parents count?
I mean, do you care more about them than yourself?
Well, they are my parents, so yes.
I mean, I feel like once going through this party, we have a couple of examples of people not caring as much of their parents. I feel like you're the exception here, Astrid.
Well, yeah, I love my parents. They raised me right.
Oh, there you go.
Yay.
Did you want a more specific person?
No. Your parents is fine. That's kind of like the obvious answer, very obviously. So, not much more questions over there. So, thank you very much, Astrid. And finally, Bree. What about you, Bree? Do you have someone you care about more than yourself outside of Paragon?
My parents are kind of everywhere. I do care about my parents, excuse you.
Okay. Uh.
But they're kind of dead, but not really. Their spirit lives on.
Uh-huh. And there are these angels that you speak of, was it?
Yeah, don't say it like that.
Are the angels in the room with us right now?
Well, you don't know. Can you see angels?
No, not yet. No.
Well, there you go.
All right.
But I do have my grandma.
Mm. All right.
I do care about her. Honestly, like if I could help it, I would be with her right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I know she's more she's been telling me I should get out of the house since I was like of age, I suppose.
She wants you to go adventuring a little bit rather than stuck in the house.
Yeah, like carry on the family business kind of thing.
All right, all right. Well, hey, you found something historical, so that's good on you, yeah? I'm sure your grandma will be proud.
Yeah.
All right, and that is everyone in the party. You guys want to bring in an NPC and ask them the same question?
Could ask one of the siblings, or there are a few people, right?
See who?
You got siblings, you got Henry and Mia. You got
See blings. Who's blings?
What?
Why would I want to see them?
siblings. Yeah.
Siblings.
How about Ashta? No?
Ooh,
Ashta
Ashta.
wouldn't know, right? She's been stuck here for a very long time.
Can ask her. Yeah?
Henry, yes.
Henry, is everybody in agreement?
Yeah.
Been a while since we heard from him.
All right.
Yeah.
And thus he appears walking by the party. Let me see if I can find an image of him. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Nope, I do not have his token. Well, yeah, he walks over in your camp, kind of looks at you guys. What's up? What are you guys doing over here? There you go.
We're just chatting, talking about people that we care about. Speaking of which, you have someone you care about on the side?
Me? Outside. I don't know. My parents are kind of dead. The people I care about is, well, it's right here.
Hey, not to nitpick, but I thought he was British sounding.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that. So, sorry.
Lift
Well, no.
your Rex
remember
voice a
this
little
acting.
bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, no.
Henry, you're right. Do you have a
Non-copyright.
cold?
Sorry. I had a little bit of a. I just woke up. Apologies. As I was saying, nope, that's southern.
That's not British.
I'm trying to get back into the groove, all right? As I was saying, I don't think I have anyone outside. My parents are dead. I guess I do have this godfather, but he's kind of like on the run right now. I guess he's the closest one I have to a family, so I guess it'd be him.
And what's his name?
His name? It was it's Sunny White.
You can't be serious.
No. It's Sunny, not serious. No.
Are we talking about Henry's father? Who are you asking their name?
No, his
of?
godfather.
My
His
godfather.
godfather. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
on the run.
Henry.
Sunny White. Yeah.
Sunny White.
I don't think that's his real name, but I don't think. But yeah,
Wow.
he just calls us he just calls himself Sunny, Uncle Sunny. So yeah, apparently he was my father's best friend back then. Apparently a druid. Never really gotten to know him much, but yeah. Why are you laughing?
Sorry.
That's really
No.
insensitive.
I don't
to
care.
that.
Gotta having a fucking giggle, mate.
Exact. Are you making fun of my accent?
I get it all the time. Don't worry.
Well, you have a good chat. I'm gonna go over and check on Mia and Roland. I hear a loud stomping back there. I think Mia accidentally took off the covers again. Mia! As she walks off. And that is everybody plus an NPC. So, Thank you very much, everybody, for answering my question. We're gonna get back to reality and deal with the
And there goes gravity.
and there goes gravity and deal with the Petunia situation that you guys have right now. So let's go back.
Let's skip all
Maybe
the subplot and
yeah,
go
let's
to
not.
Petunia. Oh,
Let's
what,
not make any
what's that? There's a
definitive.
glitch. What's that? There's a glitch on the ground. I
Yeah.
don't care. Petunia, let's go.
All right. So everybody ready? Yeah? Shall we begin?
We shall.
All right. So, as usual, I'm going to start with last session. You guys managed to loot the war memorial and then began your journey to find Petunia, Astrid's mule. However, on your way, you guys noticed someone or something observing you from afar. Worried that your base might be revealed, you guys decided to take care of the problem. You guys found an abandoned house and tried to set a trap to lure the stalker. Sure enough, the creature, one of those crystal people, came out and you guys were able to apprehend him. However, he is clearly out of his mind and turned the interrogation into a mock courtroom hearing. You guys decided to play along and charge him guilty. Surprisingly, he just went along with it and was sent to be imprisoned in the war memorial caskets. Now that no one is following you guys, you continued your way to find Petunia. So right now, you guys just teleported home from your temporary distraction. You guys are greeted with the happy faces of the children at your camp. And Mia and Henry runs over to greet you as well, but then their expressions turn sour. But they notice that you guys have some missing party members. Mia goes over to you and asks, "Is everything okay? Where's Vi and Fontaine?"
They're a bit preoccupied at the moment as we're currently quarantining. No, that's not the right word. But we have a few extra members to bring to the camp. It's just that we need to make sure they're safe to. It's complicated. They're fine.
Well, if they're fine, then I guess there's not much use worrying. Why'd you guys return here? And, without them? Is everything okay?
Yeah, we're happy to see you too. It's just that we needed to go through here, and it was the quickest and easiest way.
Well, if you need anything, we'll all be here, okay? Actually, you guys look, especially you, Delilah, you look beaten up. You guys want to rest for a bit?
Nope, no time. No, they don't have the time.
We kind of made other plans.
Well, we're actually cooking dinner right now. I think it's dinner, or maybe it's Henry. He won't let me touch the pot. Apparently, don't know why.
I think we both know why.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, you guys have good luck on your journey. We'll be here taking care of everybody. Oh, and Rubedo asked me to give you this, and she hands you a potion of healing.
How many? One? Or...
One potion of healing.
Okay.
All right. And you guys need any scrolls? I got a couple in here. Some first levels one if you need anything.
All right. Well, thanks for your help. Good to see you too. And we'll be out.
All right. So, without waiting, you continue on your journey. Now, all the way in Serenia, you begin making your way to the spot where you last saw Petunia, but last saw the cart. Of course, right now, the cart is at your base of operations here in Ahosi. But you recall seeing the cart, first seeing the cart on the way towards the gate between Serenia and Cogsut. So, you guys made your way out and try to navigate your way through the location where you last saw it. Can someone leading the way roll me survival, see if we can find the right place?
Leave it up to the druid to fuck it up.
Go ahead.
Let's see what happens. So, survival, you say? I'm
Yeah.
proficient in that. Can I get guidance?
Sure.
Nice.
Knew it.
With the guidance. Oh my god.
I said leave it up to the druid. to fuck it up. Explicit with it.
With a 12, you are kind of able to find a starting place. You're not sure if this is the exact place, but you do see the kind of like heavy vines that are dangling around the trees in your vicinity. So you're at least in the same biome. So there's that, right?
Better than anyone could have done.
Hmm. Bet. Okay.
So,
So
how do we
you-
zero in from here?
Bree said she can do something, right?
What? Oh right, yeah.
It
The
was-
lucky creature.
yeah.
Wait, but we just need to keep moving until I get a ping, I guess.
All right. So your target is Petunia. Do you need to have met? Well, you have met her before, so not really a problem for you then.
Familiar.
All right. So
Petunia. Hello?
He had a big
Sorry.
and then stop talking.
I
Just
think-
keep-
So
just keep-
you cast the spell, and upon finishing the spell, you begin to feel the same pull, the same gut feeling that you had before when you were in the city center. The one that was pulling you in a direction somewhere, but you never really decided to investigate that. But instead, you wait and see if you get a ping from this location. Unfortunately, that gut feeling that you have is not pointing in any direction at the moment.
Then we should just keep walking.
All right. So I'm not sure if you can see the map right now, but you guys are here. Where in which direction you wanna walk towards? Towards the city center or towards Serenia? You guys are kind of like on the road in between the two sections.
Can you change the map on the stream? Because that's the only way I can see it.
All right. Sure. I should have done that
It's
too.
not loading for me as well.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, same.
Maybe do a small graphical downgrade.
Yeah, I think they
Uh,
should break down the map. It's too big.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see if I can. Actually, I do have a breakdown map. But no. But yeah, you guys are over here. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to head closer towards the center of Serenia, or you want to head towards Cogsut? See how.
My
Mm,
suggestion
Well,
would be
if we have already traversed this part, we can't find Petunia. It must be this way.
I
Oh.
agree.
Alternatively, we can just try and see wherever there's a chance for holes to be dug. So, people, creatures.
People? Is it like track?
Possibly. Construction, trapping, just a very bored man with a shovel, whatever works.
So you're looking for those undying things that looks like a very bored man with a shovel? Is that what you're trying to do?
My suggestion.
What do you guys think?
Delilah has no input to this because animal tracking is beyond her capabilities.
Wait, a
Well, I
board
don't
man
know
with a
that
shovel. I
either.
think I've seen one of those before.
I'm sorry, what?
Well,
A bored man with a shovel. I think I've seen one of those before.
It's a regular sign in Paragon, of course. So,
I mean, I
guys,
saw
it-
it
It's the
moving,
sign
right?
that they put up,
His
and there's a board
his
man with a shovel.
is pointing to the right, so we should go to the right.
all right. I get it. All right.
I'll agree with it.
All right. So you guys begin making your way down here, closer and closer towards the what do you call it? Towards Coxet. And around over here is when you begin. Oh, 1 second. I think I have glitched the seed for a bit. 1 sec. All right. Upon arriving a little bit past from where you actually initially met the cart, not Ignis, Bree, you begin to feel a sense of pull that is pulling you off the road and further in towards the woods.
There, over there.
All of you begin following that trail and trying to, see where the road takes you, and you get closer and closer and closer, and Bree, you do feel the pull get stronger and stronger and stronger until you arrive at some kind of clearing. There is not much detail over here other than it's kind of like a wide open area, and you do notice that there are signs of what do you call
A bored person digging.
no, you see signs of old dead bodies, but you can see nearby there is a corpse of a deer of some kind. You're not sure, but it's not the whole body. It's just bones that remained. You give a quick glance in the area, and you do realize there are other bodies nearby, and almost all of them have been stripped clean from their bones.
What?
Wait. Sorry, could you go by that to me one more time, DM? I'm trying to visualize it. Sorry.
You see dead bodies whose flesh has been ripped away. Only bones remain.
Not actively. Okay.
Not actively, no.
Yeah. Is it torn off or is it deteriorating off? What's the?
Go ahead, roll me investigation check.
Alrighty. Oh, also, I just like to state, since Delilah does not have the strength to carry this, would someone else like to carry the blood plates, the heavy armor for the meantime, before she equips it?
Why didn't you just leave it in the?
Oh yeah, I guess since we also made it back to camp, I'm leaving it in the camp, DM.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fate point. Let's go.
What the girl?
I can do that for money.
for
I mean,
for money.
Before we submit to your authority, wouldn't one of us realistically notice that Delilah was struggling, so we would have said something?
Yeah, exactly. You could have said something, but you didn't.
You could have
as
just
slaves
asked.
didn't know.
I don't know. It was overwhelming here, but yeah. With that, is that a nat one?
Just to use a fate
That's another
point?
one.
Looking at the bones themselves, it looks like the flesh have just been like sloughed off from the bone. Seems like decay might have killed this creature. That looks about right.
Okay. That's just an internal assessment. I'm not stating anything for a bit. Blood loss is getting to her, and she's just gonna keep her mouth shut and make these internal.
Can I check via nature or something?
No, I'd say this will be survive. This will be, yeah, at most survival if you want to go for.
Your mic went
What?
weird.
Mm-hmm.
At
Hello?
most survival.
Okay, there you
Okay.
go. Can I help and guidance?
Sure. Reroll that.
Do it. Reroll it or add a +4.
Reroll and roll a d4.
Right.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Okay.
With a 21, you get close to the bones, trying to identify what's going on, but you immediately reel back as you immediately smell that smelly smell that usually come from dogs or wolves. And
Fuck.
clearly, these wolves had some kind of meal here. Looking at
Oh,
all the
man,
bodies
no,
in the
yes,
vicinity, you notice that it's probably they're doing.
So
Boy, some
it is the
stinky ass
wolves.
goddamn dogs.
Well, I feel bad. We saved one. We negotiated with the other group. We have to kill them now.
I wouldn't mind. If it means they wouldn't attack Petunia.
Where is
Mhm.
Petunia? I had to keep concentration on this spell or I can't ping her anymore.
That's fair. You focus on the direction where Petunia is. At the moment, you feel the pull coming from the opposite side of the clearing. You give that area a look. You don't see any creature standing there. Then you notice that the ping is not directly in front of you. It's slightly downwards.
No, it's in their den.
But but she said it was in a grassy spot just a few hours, 1 hour ago.
Yep.
Hey, what kind of bones are these?
The one closest to you right now is deer. You
Okay.
look a little bit further and you notice there are some kind of those lizard monsters that you would see in Shimon. This like carnivorous kind of creature. You look a little bit more and you see some other signs of kind of like dangerous creatures, but it seems like they are no match for the wolves that patrol this area.
Well, I guess we are killing some wolves today then. If that means I can save Petunia.
Maybe we should just try to scare them away or quote unquote negotiate.
There's no such thing as negotiating with a mangy ass mutt, trust me.
Unless you're a scarier, larger mangy mutt. Wink.
Hey, you
I'm a
calling
cat.
Astrid a dog?
No, I was referring to my wild shape.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
You're
I
looking
don't
for
think,
excuses to be angry at me.
No.
unfortunately, Aurora, I don't think that would work. One of them is very intelligent.
How do you know?
I had conversations with him with it.
What? When?
Remember when we found that those bandits, the one that you fabulously killed?
I didn't
The
kill a
titty
wolf.
twister.
Oh, the titty twister. Okay, I remember now.
wait, didn't we
Yeah.
save a wolf from a sacrifice? Like from one of those elf cultists as well that one time?
bad
Yeah,
idea, really.
Did we talk to
Yeah,
it? Or did it escape? I think it could have remembered our scent.
it escaped.
DM out of pocket question. Do we see the wolf? Could we like see that specific wolf here?
No wolves in the vicinity right now.
Wait, sorry. Where did this discussion about wolves is smelling wolves, right?
Yeah. Astrid was able to
Okay.
smell wolves or dogs of some kind from the bones.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so we don't see wolves yet. Okay, sorry. Alright, I retract what I say.
Guess we just have to find the entrance then. Shouldn't be that far, right?
I can try to follow it by scent. That was something that was taught to me by my parents, is tracking smells.
Yeah, plus we know what we're tracking right now. We're tracking wolves, right? Can we do the normal tracking by survival without doing magic stuff?
Sure.
We still have the spell, so
Yeah, I can
Yeah, the
spell
spell's
is
not
where.
Oh, can you
Yeah.
can you switch target without casting again?
No.
but where's
Uh,
where one is, we're bound to find the other.
Yeah. That's our main point. We're not finding the wolves, we're finding Petunia.
Yeah, but we know Petunia is underground.
That's what we try to find her underground.
How? We have to find an entrance.
Yeah. Let's just walk until I feel a stronger pull.
So, you guys, how are you guys doing this? Just walking around randomly? Just try to walk towards where Ignis, Bree is sensing where Petunia is.
Are you good?
I'm okay. I'm a little bit sick, but I'm fine.
Just because feverish.
There is
Okay.
one thing, which is I'm pretty sure the locate object doesn't go through certain things, which is like
Mhm.
stones and stuff, right?
Yep.
So if we are detecting her, it means that there is a feasible path we can follow towards her, right?
That
But
is good.
It's only running water at least 10 feet wide blocks.
Oh,
So
really?
It's locate creature, not locate object, so it's a bit.
Oh,
stronger.
locate object is different.
I imagine there's a cave or a den could have a thick enough of a wall to block it.
No, it's not blocked by any wall. It's only
Oh,
if
it's not
it's a
blocked. I
water.
thought it said 10 feet of wall. Sorry. Okay. Misread.
It's 10 feet of water, running water.
Gotcha.
What?
That is
What?
very specific.
The spell can locate a creature if running water at least 10 feet wide blocks a direct path between you and the creature. That's all that blocks it.
All right.
Hello.
Okay,
What are they,
it says
vampires?
direct path. So does that mean if there's like a connection, but it's like on the far end of a river, it leads there, or does it?
What does that mean?
What?
Never mind. I'm thinking about like it's a marker or like a straight line. Never mind.
Yeah, it shows a straight line. It doesn't, go around obstacles. For example, if there's a wall between you and the object and the creature you're locating, it will show you through that wall. So you have to find a way, your own way to navigate around the wall.
Yeah, but it would kind of like recalculate if I move a little bit.
Did you know the exact distance?
Hmm.
Let's say the creature is moving. I know the direction of its movement.
Hmm.
You sense a direction to the creature's location.
Direction. Gotcha.
So it doesn't say I will know the distance. Why you could make it like that? Because it's cool, you know?
It's okay. It's okay. All good. So, guys, how are you guys locating this entrance to the cave and whatnot?
We dig.
I was
If we
just gonna
keep
track 'em by
digging-
smell and looking for like
Yeah.
paw prints on the ground.
Yeah. Then in that case, go ahead, roll perception check for me. As Bree, you pull out your shovel and start digging.
No, I'm not gonna do it alone. That's embarrassing.
11. The only thing you can smell right now are the wolves. It seems like they've really marked their area in this location, which is even more worrisome because you don't see where the wolves are.
Hmm.
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 Well,
Can
good
we-
old-fashioned tracking then.
Yeah.
Wait, why is
Footprints,
pa-
paw prints.
why is there
Can
faded
I,
inspiration?
All right, go
Can I
ahead.
check as well?
Check for what?
the signs of
Alright.
wolves.
Go ahead. Both of you roll survival check for me as you try to see a trail that you can follow.
Oh my god, bad rolls, man. What the?
I have to roll over Discord because my thing crashed.
All good. All good.
Oh,
Sorry, DM. I wanted to check. Why is our faded points 5?
I'm sorry.
I minused one because you said you wanted to leave the heavy
Oh, I
plate.
already did it when DM said to do so, so it should be 6. Don't worry. I'm raising it. It was 7. You didn't...
I
Alright.
have to do this.
The crit rolled a 10.
I rolled 10.
Alright.
I have to do this. Sorry, I have to do this.
Oh,
We
do
need to
it.
move the story forward, right?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead. Reroll that
Give
shit.
me Sensei, I must go all out.
amazing.
You must use the new roll.
Jack, you focus on in the direction where you feel the wolves are. See where Petunia is. You feel like, okay, you know what? This is not gonna work. You focus a little bit more, put a little bit more magical energy on it, and immediately you feel this kind of like sense of looming threat as you almost see this like giant wolf just towering and looming over you, which snaps you out of your stupor, and you realize you're all safe. You're just not sure what happened there for a moment.
God damn it.
For Aurora,
I use a
you
fate point to reroll.
go ahead.
Someone has to roll higher than 5.
I'll make the perception.
There you go.
Oh, never mind.
All right, Aurora,
Finally.
There's actually a
you
sign over there with like an arrow pointing towards it and has like a wolf edge run on it.
you try to see like if there are any trails or something like that. It's actually very very faint because there's only like grass in this clearing, so there's not much for people to leave trail. But with your experience with nature, you can see some of the grass are bent in such a way that tells you someone has been here before. You see the footsteps are all over this area, but you notice a majority of them kind of stops at a certain point that you notice that there is let me draw it for you here. Can you guys see the map?
No. Moreover, my foundry crashed completely. I need to reload it.
All good. So let's say if this is the clearing, you notice that the footsteps are like around here. And around the outside. They seem to have kind of like an area on the ground where the wolves do not tread.
Well, they certainly don't fly.
So that they don't
Unless they don't look up.
look up, you
Yeah,
see
that'll be the day.
trees as expected. You don't see any flying wolves at the moment. But yeah, you notice that there is an area where the wolves don't touch, kind of like in a ring, and also at the center of that clearing, the wolves doesn't seem to touch.
Let's see. They might be going over or under. Are there like things to visibly climb in that area?
No, again, this whole area is just open clearing. There's trees around it, like around here, but what do you call it? In between those trees is just flat grass.
Like illusionary terrain, perhaps?
Wanna throw a rock at it?
Can we
Don't
try to
we have-
discern it? With like, what was it? Perception, investigation, something?
Investigation. Go ahead.
Is anyone else good at that?
I
Delilah
can do
should
that.
be, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Delilah
yeah.
should be.
Go
Give me
ahead.
a D4 for your troubles.
Investigation, Delilah. You focus in that area. You squint your eyes a little bit,
I try
and
to I try
I
to
have
grab.
proficiency. I have proficiency. Can I help?
sure. All right, so go ahead, roll with advantage, Delilah.
Right. Roll with advantage and D4, so I'll just like take in the grass closer to us first and then find the horizon line, see the differences. Let's go!
Oh, there
You
go.
focus on it a little bit. As the more you focus, the more you notice the grass seem to kind of like fade away to reveal a pit in between, in the areas where the wolves don't touch. You focus on a little bit more, seeing through the fake illusionary grass. You notice that underneath, you see there are kind of like there's basically a pit that surrounds the entire clearing. So this whole area where there's no footsteps, it's just one large pit. And in there, you notice a lot more of those bones of dead creatures.
Is there a way to get down? How deep is this pit?
The pit's like 10 foot down.
Wait, the pit's downward?
Down.
Do you think Petunia's in one of these pits?
Probably.
Yeah. Would be logical if she ran away from something and fell down, right?
You guys are
Didn't
over
she say she
here,
hurt her
basically.
foot?
Or saw a large
Her leg?
field she could graze on and walk towards it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to get down safely? I mean, a
it's-
shallow landing or something.
It's
I have
10
rope.
foot. There you go. That would work. Yeah.
10 foot still hurts.
Can I start calling out for Petunia to see if she responds to my voice at all?
What do you call out?
Her name? Like Petunia! And I'm gonna like, I think I have something like a cowbell or something that
Uh-huh.
is like a signal for her, and I'm gonna ring it.
Tung, 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 tung. You wait for a moment,
Don't
and then you
don't
hear
have a bell? Yeah.
and you hear the braying
Yeah,
of
my
a
bell.
donkey or a mule nearby, and you hear the clip clop clip clop clip clop of this creature, and you notice coming around this corner over here, you see a mule begin walking over towards you. Looks up, and she notices you, Astrid, and now you notice her right there, Petunia. But then behind her, you see two other creatures begin approaching her from behind. You see one large dire wolf, for sure, begins walking over from behind her, and then a tiny one runs over from the side, goes over in front of Petunia, looks up at you guys, and goes, "Ruff!" like a young pup.
Not on my fucking watch.
What it's a tiny puppy.
What do you guys do?
Tiny is compared? How tiny compared to the dire wolf, or compared to our size? What do you mean by
The dire wolf would be like a large sized creature. The large small puppy is more like a cat sized.
Have I met this one before? Have I met this one before? Is it the same one that?
It
talked-
is the same one that you talked before in the church.
Well, I'm gonna form a telepathic link with him.
Can it understand you? Do you need to share language?
It says
Because it's a
Is it
free
like-
action. It has to be.
I have two things. Here. One is this one. Where is the other one? This one. Okay. It understands you only if it knows that language. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, it has to understand me. Okay.
The animals begin walking over towards you. The young puppy barking and barking at you. The mule hee-hawing at you. Both of them kind of look up, expecting for you to escape, but the dire wolf remains behind, giving you guys the eye, giving you guys a stare for a bit.
Give him the stare as well.
I'm just gonna keep
Well,
calling
stare
Petunia to
down.
me.
Petunia is
Fine,
down
buddy,
there in the
nice.
hole. The puppy runs over to help to go over towards Petunia as well, but at a certain point, the dire wolf grabs the little puppy by the neck and pulls it back, putting it closer to him rather than towards you guys. Petunia runs over towards you and the edge of this, at the edge of that cliff there. Kind of hee-hawing at you, braying at you, asking for help. You assume.
Yeah, I know those distress cries anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get down into that pit?
Sure. Go ahead, roll acrobatics check for me.
Oh, we do have a rope, right?
Yes, you do.
Sure.
You want to do the rope?
We need
I don't think
the rope
Petunia
to
can
pull.
climb.
All right.
No, we
For you
can
to
tie
say
the rope.
things.
Huh?
We can tie the rope around Petunia and pull her up, right?
That will work.
Sure.
Or better yet, you have your gauntlet.
Yeah.
like
Do you
even
see
better
anything
stuff.
I can hook out of here with?
Yeah, that seems too dangerous.
The edge of the cliff. I guess the tree would be out of sight. If you are inside the
Exactly.
hole.
So yeah, acrobatics to fall down a trench.
All right. Go ahead. Acrobatics check for me.
Right. And I do have rope on me, so
Oh,
7.
in
You
the meantime,
you land, but similar to how your mule was when she first gets stuck in the hole, you also twist your ankle a little bit as you land inside the hole. But
cat
now,
reflexes my ass.
I was about to say if I could give advantage.
no, unless you're jumping
Yeah,
in
no.
down here with her or something. But no, you
wanted to
land
check.
on the ground with. You land on the ground with Petunia. The dire wolf growls for a bit now that you are kind of like in the vicinity of his home, basically. It grabs onto the little pup, leaps out of the hole easily, looks back at you for a bit, still the pup inside his mouth, and begins to runs away, leaving you guys with Petunia inside that hole, undisturbed.
I'm just gonna wrap my arms around her neck and give her a big ol' hug.
And you see feel Petunia kind of like snuggle up to your neck, basically. Finally finding a kind of like friend, but you do realize she smells so much like those wolves. Like like those wolves rub themselves all over her.
That's okay, we'll give you a bath when we get back. Hold up.
Yeah.
The wolves rub their scent all over her. The wolves can find our base. With smell tracking.
Well, we can handle some wolves, right?
I definitely can.
What about the kids?
Kids can hide. I'll take care of the wolves.
No, I mean, what if we are outside exploring and the wolves come? Wolves gonna be hungry sometime, right? They might not come today or tomorrow. But when they're hungry,
Wait, are we close enough to have this conversation, or is this mine talking?
You've
Well,
talked
I'm
about
down in
it.
a hole.
we are within 10 feet of each other.
Yeah, you can hear each other.
Okay. Alright. Do you think they've rubbed their scent and taken Petunia as their own? As one of their own?
Petunia, you pretending to be a wolf now.
Let me try my mule. Oh.
Sounds like a down.
Oh.
Is that a yes
That's
or a
really
no?
good.
That's all you get.
I do have a spell that lets me talk to her if you want.
Have you ever actually heard a mule?
Nope.
Wait,
No.
can't we?
I think I googled it.
Can't we just wash her off the scent?
Yeah, we probably could.
Plenty of rivers around.
Mm-hmm.
I think she would enjoy the hot springs.
Yeah, but
But we have-
yeah,
You have to go to the river
I-
first, right?
yeah, before.
I don't know if
Let's
she
see.
can use the atlases, so we'd have to walk her back anyway.
We've at least cleared enough of the road back to camp, right? There's no immediate threat.
Not as far as you recall, yeah.
Alright,
We
so
have the
you guys just gonna
wolves.
stand there and look down at me, or are you gonna help me get her out?
All right. Could you tie a harness on her?
Yeah, she should actually have a brace on her that hooks up to the wagon.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's still on her.
it's still on her, although a little bit damaged, but nothing you can't fix in a night.
Right. Yeah, I can tie the rope around the damaged part. Make sure it's fixed appropriately, and tie the
Alright.
rest of it to her harness to help pull her out.
All right. So you go ahead, you tie the rope around her, and the rest of you begin slowly lifting Petunia out of that hole, and Petunia lands on the top side of the cliff over here, allowing her to kind of like run around a little bit finally, but you can see the leg injury is still there, but it does not seem to impede her from running around.
And now I gotta get myself out. Which
Running-
I think I can do because I can climb.
That is correct. So you easily enough you dig your claws into the what do you call it? Into the walls of this cliff. It is surprisingly solid for being made with just dirt around the sides of it. So you're able to sink your claw in, but not have the entire wall structure collapse on you. You climb yourself out, and you're finally reunited with the rest of your party. You are able to bring back Petunia from this kind of weird clearing that's going on here. What do you guys want to do now?
Could I check how the wolves are reacting?
The wolves
Are
are
they-
gone.
Like, I mean, if there's any of them stealthily looking at us, stalking us.
Go ahead, roll perception.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't
Very-
seem like any of those people, any of the wolves are around.
Alrighty.
Well, let's head for that river.
Yep.
So you make your way.
As everybody leaves, I'm gonna turn around and leave 2 bits of rations on the ground.
All right. So you drop 2 beats of ration on the floor around where the various footsteps are and all that. And
Yep.
you guys turn around and make your way towards the nearest river. So you guys would be here.
No, I'm just leaving food over there as a sign of thank you.
Well, that's how they are. If they know you have food, they're gonna follow you. That's how, the wolves are.
What if we make an alliance with the wolves? We help them with the bandits, so
Yeah, that's why I'm leaving the rations.
It could also be beneficial if the bandits.
If they come and try to kill us, we'll kill them back. It's a dog-eat-dog world, right?
and dog, I think.
So, what do you guys want to do now? You're headed towards the nearby river. The closest one you know would be all the way back in the center of Serenia. Or you can bring them back to your base, which is closer, and you can get some hot springs action over there.
Wasn't our goal after getting Petunia is to go back to the museum, the War Memorial?
Like
Memorial.
Petunia's legs are hurt, right?
Yeah.
Like
Right. Huh?
I think we need a rest anyway, so it'd be best to go back to the base, get us a long rest, clean up.
Well, we said
Did
we're gonna
we-
come back to Fontaine
Yeah.
and Vi, so we can't leave him and have a
Yeah.
long rest at camp and leave him. So we need to
You're
go
gonna
back
be
to
pissed.
him and then long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
They
you
have,
want to have
we
a long,
have, we left them with Lopter stuck in the coffin, Ashta, and also an orc lady we do not know her allegiance to yet. I don't think Fi and Fontaine are in safe hands at the moment.
they can handle themselves.
We should go back simply because we told them we would be back. I mean,
Yep.
don't you think it's a little
I
mean to not
agree.
follow through?
All right. So, from here, are you heading towards your campsite for the teleporter, or are you heading towards, a different one?
I mean, we need to wash off Petunia.
Yep.
That's right. I
Yeah.
didn't zone out and miss that. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's find the nearest body of water, which
Which would be the
if my
river.
map loaded, I would know. But with my map not loading,
Are you heading? Then you could head towards the. As I said, you want to go to the
there's
river,
there's an
or do
atlas
you
right
want to
across the bridge,
go?
right?
I'm sorry.
There's an atlas right across the bridge, right?
That is correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can wash in the river and then go to the atlas.
All right. So you guys make your way following the road to back towards the central of Serenia, where there's a bridge all set for you, there's a river running through, and there's an atlas conveniently waiting as you perform, basically give Petunia a shower. I'm assuming Petunia is not really a fan of being given showers, but for this moment, she relents, allowing you guys to scrub her down, making sure she's clean, making sure that the wolves no longer can sense her, basically. While this is happening, is there anything you guys want to do? You guys just taking a short rest over here?
Do we have the time for that? We said we'll be back in like an hour or two. We should probably focus. How long do we have to watch Petunia for?
I'd say maybe half an hour. She'll be still wet, but she'll be able to walk around following you guys.
I mean, like some of us have, someone has prestidigitation. I feel like it would be pretty quick.
Henry.
You'd think, right?
Yeah, you think 15 minutes
I don't have it.
in and out, clean express service. Hey,
We're not that far from camp. Just go back to camp. I mean, we washed
can-
the scent off, so just go back to camp and.
I think we should try to atlas back to camp, because in case somebody's actually following us rather than just
Yeah.
sniffing us, maybe we should teleport away.
All right.
And gives us a chance to experiment to see if Petunia can teleport with us.
All right. After giving Petunia a shower, she is still very wet, but regardless, is following you guys around as you arrive at the Atlas, and Atlas activates, looking at you guys, asking, "Greetings. How may I assist you today?"
Bree, this is your territory.
Wait, this is a new atlas or what?
no, you remember
No.
the codes.
Okay. Bring us back to Ahosi, please.
Duly noted. As you see bright lights begin encompassing all of you, one by one by one by one. But you don't see the light encompassing Petunia, as all of you teleports, arriving on the other side, but Petunia is not with you.
Nah.
Let's go back and ask. Surely they would've
Disappear,
teleported animals
reappear on the other side.
Hello again.
Greetings. How may I assist you today?
Well, I couldn't help but notice you didn't teleport the animal that was with us.
Indeed. The Atlas service only teleports humanoids into other Atlases.
Only
Humanoids. Humanoids.
Humanoids.
Hmm.
Can someone temporarily transform Petunia into a human?
I don't
That
think
is some
you
high
can
level,
do that.
high level stuff.
Can you
could I?
can polymorph into? Can you? You can't. Okay.
That's some
I
high
don't have
level.
Polymorph is
polymorph
only into a
spells.
beast.
I'm gonna ask the Atlas. Could someone with administration status amend that rule to allow other creature types?
Unfortunately, the teleportation service is created without the ability to transport others. This is merely for convenience of the people. However, any large-scale transport would require much more significant magical energy.
Is there a way to temporarily boost you to allow such a?
Unfortunately, I am not privy to such information. Perhaps you can go find and go all the memory cache and all that blah blah and so on.
Okay. This is so yeah. I guess maybe if we do major memory cache, more power. That's what I'm thinking. All right then.
Aurora's gonna cross her hands angrily and go, "This is stupid. All of this is stupid. Surely people travel with their pets around, small, annoying little dogs or cats. Surely there's a way to go through. They can just abandon their pets here. That'd be stupid." Gonna turn back to the Atlas, stare
Mhm.
at it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have anything.
Is there anything else I can assist you with?
I don't know what you're trying to do.
How far was it to base by walking, DM?
I'm sorry?
How far is it to base if we were to walk with Petunia?
About a mile.
That's an hour. Oh wait, no, a mile. We could make a mile in 30 minutes.
Let's see. You can get there around 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
I have an
We
idea.
could-
I have an idea.
Oh.
Okay. I can transform into animals. I could transform into a mule and run off towards the next Atlas. And if something is following us, it will follow me because it will think I'm Petunia. Possibly.
What?
Giving you guys an opportunity to, well, sneak out, as it were.
Wait, but why? What? What would that do?
If somebody's following us, they will follow the horse, which can't teleport, right?
That's right.
So we can pretend like we're all teleporting away while hiding Petunia, obviously. And then the quote-unquote Petunia, aka me, will run off. Whatever's following us will follow Petunia because they'll be under the impression that we gave Petunia the order where to go, giving you
But-
guys a chance to slip past, go to the
But that
camp.
still leaves the original Petunia here.
Yes, but at that
Therefore-
point, we hide her somewhere inside something, and perhaps that house over there,
Why do
and
we
then
need
you
to do
sneak
that?
out.
Yeah, why do we need it?
Because we may be getting
Okay.
followed. That was the whole point.
All right, let's just do a thorough scan of our environment before we go into this long venture, and in case this was fruitless to begin with, let's just do a thorough scan.
By all means,
Um,
Go ahead. Roll
Yeah,
perception check for me.
Everybody?
Anybody's looking around? Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Oh my god!
This is the opposite of last time.
Haha, there you go.
There you go.
I wish my Foundry wasn't crashing constantly.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, we're back. Okay. We've never been
we're
more
so
back.
back.
All right. So 17, 5, 7, 19, and 9. You 18. you guys been looking around, trying to see if there are any creatures following you at the moment. You do see signs of those undead-like creatures roaming about. You don't see any particular, especially the cultists, because this used to be their area. You don't see any like shades or anything like that in the vicinity. Seems like they have left this particular location for good. None of them are returning. So, what do you guys do?
I guess we just get the heck out of here and go to
Yeah.
the long way.
All right. You guys essentially hike it, hoof it. Pulling Petunia along, you follow the road and you made your way towards the hot spring. By the looks of it, without any resistance. You made it all the way back, no problem. And back at base, you guys are immediately greeted with the smell of delicious stew, by the smell of it. And you would be able to see Henry and Mia are just sitting down chatting and having dinner/lunch, you think. And they both see you. Oh, back so soon. Henry pipes up. He sets his bowl down and walks over towards you. And you got a new friend. Hello there.
Not so new, but she is my friend. This is Petunia. She's my mule. She pulls my wagon.
Well, Petunia, it is a pleasure to meet you. He kind of gives a little bit bow. Petunia, looking a little bit confused at who this gentleman is, mostly hide behind you. But then she notices the cart that you put right next to the Atlas. So she immediately runs over towards the cart where it is. It feels like home to her with the cart. Well, so that's what pulling the cart is. All right. Is that your mission? Trying to retrieve your friend here?
At the moment, yes, because she got separated from us.
Well, glad you can find her, and you just in time for lunch if you're having some.
I think we're staying for a rest, aren't we? I'm gonna look around at everyone else.
Aren't we supposed to get someone first?
I would suggest we go back to the memorial and have a long rest over there.
Yeah, with Vi and Fontaine.
And the rest of our friends.
Really? Well, we'll take some to go at least. He pulls out the what do you call a smaller kind of like metal container where he's put some of the stew in there. I expected you guys would be too busy, so here you go. Don't be gone too long, all right?
Oh, thank you.
Petunia, you can rest here. Be good. Have some carrots in my bag.
Petunia nuzzles over towards you for a bit before immediately rushing over towards a cart, trying to find where your bag is and your snacks are. While you guys make your way to the Atlas once more and teleported across the world again. Oh, that's the wrong item. Teleport across and finally arrive back at the gate between Coxsut and City Center, where the Atlas is right over there waiting for you. And what do you guys want to do now?
Double time to the memorial? Yeah, there's nothing. We've established the memorial as the place we're resting, right? Even
Alright.
after dropping Loptar.
All right. So you guys rush over towards the memorial quickly, expecting to see the memorial intact and all that. And upon arriving, you guys would be able to see, as you get closer, you'd be able to see kind of smoke emitting from the memorial.
Oh my god.
Oh God! Please let it just be a fire.
you guys rush over real quick, and upon arriving at the memorial, you would be able to see Ashta, Vi, and also Fontaine. The three of them are kind of like sitting down near the kind of like steps to the memorial, looking slightly more injured than the last time you see them.
Oh
You
God.
can see they have a little bit kind of like signs of burns and bruises here and there. But for the most part, they are, well, alive.
I fucking knew Lopter was gonna push it open. I told. Just.
Let's go over there and ask them what happened.
I.
So you rush over towards them, and them, upon noticing you, Vi immediately stands up, walks over towards you, but you can see that he is looking a little bit more tired than the usual. Looks a little bit more languid as he arrives next to you. Hey guys, problem. Your prisoner escaped. Apparently, the explosion. He doesn't care about it. We're fine now. We didn't get into any fight. Apparently, this one's much of a coward and just ran off somewhere.
Jesus.
Are you sure you look more tired than before?
Yeah. I think the explosion knocked all of us out, or something.
Should
Kinda-
I?
Kind of focuses his eyes a little bit, trying to figure out what the hell happened. But yeah, we went
I-
inside, tried to check for what's the cause of the explosion, and then something knocked us out, if I recall correctly.
Not all of you out.
Yeah.
DM, could
Yep.
could I do, since it's not, I'm, the ladder's not inclined in, not professional, not
What do you
experienced
wanna
in
do?
medicine, but arcane is a magical effect. Did the ward that we saw, did more than just an abrasive physical attack? Is there an effect that's occurring to all of them, or did something else also occur when they got knocked out? Arcane, not medicine.
I'd say no. Again, Arcane is calling on past knowledge and all that. You see these people look a little bit tired, wounded, but for the most part, they are alive. Not much you can pull that could be a symptom of many things, fortunately.
I was more into not looking their status, but more like, was the ward, instead of just being a normal arcane ward, like it set off to explode? Is
You
there a
wanna
spell that
go
was started?
inside the war memorial and look at the symbols that was carved onto the coffins. Is that it?
No, I wanted to see the effects on them, not specifically how bad they're injured, but what it has done to them. If
You
that's too much, then I don't.
you see what you see. They look a little bit tired, a little bit burnt here and there, but for the most part, they are just that, sitting and kind of like recovering from whatever encounter that they had.
So you all got knocked out?
Yeah, we all rushed inside. We assumed your prisoner escaped, so we went in, tried to stop him. I just remember all of us get knocked out upon entering. Not sure what exactly happened.
And I guess he set up a reverse trap, but I think you got your souls munched on.
What?
Oh god. Oh
They,
god. Oh
Shrug.
fuck.
they all kind of look at each other. I mean, I feel fine. Yeah, I feel fine as well.
Just tired?
A little bit.
Can I look at Ashta? What does she feel?
She
I'll ask her
feels.
actually. Just straight up. How are you? Wearing smile and everything.
I'm good. I don't know what these guys are talking about. I feel fine, to be honest.
No, no, nothing different. No increased appetite.
I mean, I just ate, if that's what you're asking. But I'm assuming you're talking about this soul thing. Well, the appetite is as strong as ever. Can't really give you a point of comparison, if I'm being honest.
Hmm.
Sorry, we can
Well, maybe-
stop him.
No, it's okay. He'll bound to show up sooner or later.
So, how's the result? Were you able to save Petunia?
Yep, she is safe in town.
It's great to hear. Where did she get stuck?
In a big pit surrounded by wolves.
And she's not eaten by the wolves.
Not that I could see. She looked fine to me.
Oh. Maybe those wolves were thankful. Or saving their food. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, lucky you got there in time at least. So, what's our plan now? We got Petunia. She's safe, so we can focus on whatever we want to do.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a little bit tapped out.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess this place is as safe as any, as long as you don't have any other prisoners you're keeping in coffins.
We ran out of prisoners to shove into coffins for now.
Right. Okay then. Well, let's get some
And
rest.
I'm also interested to see how will, Fontaine and Vi recover from getting their souls munched on.
Don't remind us. Well, we'll see how. Right now, we just feel a little bit tired. So maybe getting a soul suck out of us is not too bad, eh?
All right.
Well,
So, you guys walk inside trying to find refuge in the war memorial. You see that there are signs of, what happened in here. One of the coffin has essentially blown off its hinges, pushing the other coffin aside a little bit, causing a chain reaction of more explosion, which caused this area to really kind of like take the heat from the explosions. A lot of the furnitures are broken, kind of burnt down a little bit by fire and acid. You can see signs of cracked stone from one of the trap as well. But for the most part, the building is sound enough that you might be able to take your rest here, and hopefully no one will disturb your rest tonight.
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
All right. So, in that case, why don't we go over here and
why do you keep getting cut off?
hello? Yeah.
I think
Ye-
something's going on with your computer because like Foundry hasn't worked for me. I haven't managed to load in yet since we started.
Weird. Maybe
Have I been
Steam is
cutting
down?
off,
Nope,
or-
I can hear you fine.
Hmm.
Steam's not downloading anything, so I have no idea what the cause is.
Close the window. You're letting all the Wi-Fi out.
I never open my window.
Before
Jokes on
attack.
you. We never open windows.
Exactly. Yeah.
Humiliating that gamer must. I understand. They actually boost Wi-Fi.
Exactly. So we're keeping the Wi-Fi in. So
I
right.
have no idea what's going on. I'll take second shift.
All right. So Aurora takes second. Who's taking first again?
Second.
Second.
Alright, I'll take first.
I'll
Alright.
take second too.
All right. So second with Aurora. Jack takes first. Astrid and Delilah.
I'll take last.
Astrid take
usual.
last.
I'll take middle, and then Delilah will proceed
There's
to.
3 people in middle. There's already 2 in middle. Either you
Well,
go first or third.
Hey, it's a group.
I-
It's a slumber party.
Yeah, Delilah's 4 hours. She much rather be productive after
We had to go back to sleep. We need 8 hours.
Elf.
I'm a half elf.
Half
Oh,
elf
I'm an elf too.
needs to sleep.
Well,
Half elf
yeah, 4
needs to
hours,
sleep.
and then I'll just.
Are you sure? I thought
Well,
that's like a full elf thing.
That's only a full elf thing.
Is it? I thought half
Yeah.
elves was
Oh,
okay.
oh, no, no,
creature.
no, 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 because we don't have half elf D&D half elf. It's always half elf. You take the elf trait. Remember, half blood rule, the new half blood rule. So yes,
Oh.
he would have the trans feature.
Yes, so I trance 4 hours, and then second watch is full me, and then afterwards I'll do a downtime activity
Sure.
when someone else watches.
All right.
Then
So
to make it more balanced, I'll go first.
all right.
I'll go second still, I guess.
All right. So Jack and Bree, you guys take your first watch, keeping an eye on the surrounding. I want to say I want to describe the night and everything, but again, there's not really a day and night cycle in this area. Looking out, you can see those undying creatures walk over towards the war memorial, giving a look at the statues nearby, and then walk off. You can even see there are like some what do you call teal colored glow beyond the various buildings nearby, telling you that those crystal peoples are not exclusive to the previous region. This region is a bit more hectic, especially at night, as you hear sounds of shouting and grunting and people fighting. But for the most part, none of those excitement is happening at your location. So why don't you go ahead, roll me perception check, see what else you guys see.
Oh,
Beautiful.
I to care. Oh. Vision 2020. 10.
10. All right. Both of you give the area a look, trying to see any threats come over your direction. But at the moment, it seems like you guys are free. Nothing is approaching you at the moment. As the night grows late, you guys now start to feel tired as well, as you guys wake up Delilah and Aurora for their next shift. Delilah and Aurora, both of you wake up from your rest and start keeping an eye on the surroundings. So go ahead, roll me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Whoa. Now you
like-
get an 20.
Oh baby. Yep, that definitely is necessary.
It becomes so common that I don't even get hyped for this one. Actually. Yeah, that's 20. It's whatever.
I think Delilah's just too distracted, probably like opening up a chemistry set. Yep,
Mhm.
that's valid for a 5.
Yeah. Delilah, you keep an eye on that chemistry set, mostly not really keeping watch for the night. Aurora, on the other hand, you made sure to look at the surroundings, see the various insects, the various night creatures that roam about. None of them seem to be threatening you at the moment, but you can occasionally hear like this really heavy footsteps in the distance. Somewhere in the city. Luckily,
To the similar to the elephant creature we saw, or
feels heavier. Yeah, feels larger. Whatever creature that lives here, maybe something that you might want to consider avoiding.
how far are we from I suppose the source of the noise?
With your perception, I'd say maybe about half a mile.
Because I do have a familiar I could send out to see what it is and then come back to me and let me know.
Ooh. I mean, you could. It's about half a
I-
mile away.
I should.
All right.
And you know what? I will.
Aurora summons over the raven familiar on the shoulder and then sends it off into the distance, into the night. Trying to see what is making those noises. Go ahead, roll me perception check, please, with your
Since it
bird.
is actually, it's not quote unquote night, is it? It's just
That's
perpetual
true.
light out.
Yeah, partial light, so no disadvantage or anything.
Can I use an owl instead of a raven because ravens have shit stats?
Sure. We'll just
So
flavor it
keen-
like a raven.
Keen eye, yeah.
And like pet, like master, you guys, there, your
Sound
raven
me.
Shit.
flies around in the vicinity, trying to see what it can see, and you are able to look inside the vision, right? Up to how far?
Up to 1,000 feet, I think.
Double check.
It's a standard. Let me see.
I thought it's like you can control up to 300 feet, but then after that you can't. You just see through it.
Let's see. If it's within 100 feet, I can communicate telepathically.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, there's no limit to when it's flying by its own, right?
Can't see anything about it. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So you'll be able
Wait.
to.
Wait, no. Additionally, it's actually see through. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe it's the wording. While the familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can use blah blah. Additionally, as an action, I don't know if it's within 100 feet.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Maybe.
Uh,
He's a smart enough little guy to come back and tell me telepathically. So
all right. So the raven flies around for a bit and then lands after about half an hour. Your what do you call, your raven returns and perches on your shoulder, telling you what it knows. And I'm assuming you have animal. Was it comprehend animal? No. Speak with animal. Prepared?
I do, but I can also communicate with him telepathically.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So it'll be familiar.
Yeah. So, upon it perching on your shoulder, it kind of shares you a vision of what it sees in the area, and what you would be able to see is there are like rows and rows of large buildings ahead of you in the direction where Brie was having her moment when she was looking in the distance, and she would notice the one that's making the sound is coming from this central area here. On the left side, there are like large individual buildings that seem to be some kind of like lord house or something like that. But on the right side, it's more industrial. What do you call shops? House shops. House shops. The one where there are homes on the second floor and shops on the bottom floor, and you would be able to notice that there are giant creatures roaming at the center of the second block. So basically over here, you would be able, your Star Maiden shares you a vision of a giant creature with kind of like deformed features roaming about on the surface for a bit, and before returning underground from over there.
What do they look like, roughly?
Essentially a deformed human. A large human, nonetheless, but yeah, slightly deformed with like extremely large shoulder, carrying a club, one eye larger than the other. But yeah,
if you will.
I'm sorry.
Like a cyclops, if you will.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
And they go underground somewhere?
They go underground. That is right.
Is it like a hole they dug up, or?
It actually, there is a hole near the building over here where it collapses, and then there's a hole that leads underground. That's where they are going in there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a note of this and write it down in case I forget while sleeping or whatever.
All right.
And also, the next person on shift can read the note and get a sense of that.
Gotcha.
And then I'll wake up the next shift.
All right. The next person would be Astrid. You wake up feeling a little bit groggy, but regardless, you have to do your job, keeping an eye on the surrounding. But you notice that Aurora and Astrid, actually, you don't go back to bed, I'm assuming, right? You guys just start on your day going about your business. As Astrid, you keep an eye on the surrounding. Go ahead, roll me perception, Astrid.
Delilah also DM, I guess, start on a side project
Sure.
or tracker. Do we have that system here in this campaign?
Yeah. Just keep track of how much hour you spent working on the potion mutagen.
Okay.
Astrid, you keep an eye on the surrounding, but your mind kind of wanders a little bit to Petunia, worried if she's safe or not. You've been separated for a long time and you're finally reunited, but you know she's in good hands with Henry and Mia and Rubedo and all that, so you figured they might be safe. You focus on your task at hand, keeping an eye on the surrounding, and luckily, none of the creatures seem to approach you. Approach your campsite. Seems like this place is safe from any external threats. One by one, people from your camp begin to wake up and gather for breakfast with Ashta, Vi, and Fontaine. All of you having what remains of the stew from the previous day before you guys start your journey again. The day has come. What do you guys want to do?
Wait, let me just put long rest first.
All right.
Just put long rest.
Yeah, everybody go ahead. Take your long rest.
Finally, long rest.
58 full hit points.
Recover
I've never
everything.
looked so better. Wait, 3 hit dice? What?
Yeah, you recover half your hit dice. You don't recover all your hit dice.
Oh my god, really? Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh, okay. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Yeah. 6 DM, do you think 6 hours would be reasonable enough time I spent?
Yeah, 6 hours would be good.
Yeah, you know, my half-hearted attempt to watch over was probably half spent doing that. But
Yeah. All right. So you guys wake up the next morning, having your food, and as you guys are having this breakfast, what is your next plan of attack?
I have a plan. Attack.
Do we want to go over the memory shard that we took from the which coffin was it? I believe it's the traders.
I believe it's specifically opened up another atlas. There's that atlas, the admin building, right?
That is correct.
I'm sure there's gotta be an atlas over there. How about you guys?
Is it close to the war? Not war. To the hero building administration.
Yeah.
Not that far.
Administration building is like the same building that you're referring to. The
Oh, okay.
Hall of Heroes, that's it.
Hall
You
of
can see the
Heroes.
spire from here.
That is correct.
Yeah, we were going there regardless, right? Let's just go there.
Alright, so which path are you taking?
The main road, right?
There's a lot of roads. Yeah, you gotta pick one where you wanna go.
There's a road. The map's not loading for me.
Right, let me just
There's
say.
a road. Yeah, there's a road straight up, seemingly leading to the spire, right?
I don't think you have seen any of such road.
No. Okay. Standing on the road, we can see there's one to the left.
Yeah.
There's one down straight, right?
So
Yeah.
If you're on the junction, looking to the left, it will lead back towards the Cogslet. The one going forward and the one going right, you actually have no idea where the roads lead to.
Yeah,
You
but,
know it
but
is
we
a
can see
long,
the
massive
spire
road.
on the horizon, right? Let's just use that.
It-
Yeah.
Yeah, again, the spire is not exactly in any of the roads direction, so you want to pick which one. You want to go down here
This
or you
way.
want to go this way. Okay, all right, so you go this way, yeah?
Yep.
All right, so everybody, you guys make your way along this road.
The place that I had that hole again, I marked it and I put like a sign on
Yep.
one of the buildings.
As you are passing through this road, you would be able to see the sign that you last left behind. Gut feeling that you had before is pointing at the same direction, somewhere over here.
Aurora, we're going there. Look, look, look. It's where I put the sign.
Wow. Incredible. It's like we were meant to go back here.
Right here, we're both fine. Let's go, let's go.
Alright. You guys continue on this road down here.
Not
Aurora,
fine.
you would essentially be retreading the path that your raven took last night as you walk along this road. And upon arriving at around here, you would be able to notice two things. First, you notice there is an atlas right at this junction over here. Second, you would notice in the various shops over here, one of the shop catches your eye. And now we can hear you.
What?
The shop that you notice would... One second. Yeah, the shop that you would notice would essentially be there's no name to the shop, but the one that really catches your eye is the emblem that they have right above the door. It is an emblem of a deer over a black and yellow field, which you've seen before in your previous dealings with this particular kind of like design. You've seen this before once at where you found Rubedo, and you've seen it again once more in the room where, in the building where, what do you call? Where the man that was stuck in stasis was.
We should
Wait.
definitely check
The-
that out.
Yeah. Did we have a sketch or a symbol of the house or whatever like clan that the man that was in stasis had?
Yeah,
Yeah.
deer over black and yellow field, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The man in the stasis is half naked. There's no symbol carved onto his body or anything like that.
No, right. But then, like from the estate, we
Yes,
gathered
that's
the-
what I described. The black deer,
Right.
a black stag over a black and yellow field.
No, yeah. This is just curiosity
Mhm.
tickling at me. Is there any different distinction, or is it completely wholly simple? Like similar symbols and everything.
Yeah.
Like
Similar symbols for the
Yeah.
most part. The black and yellow field is in the shape of a shield. The stag is right there, and even this one you can. Oh, sorry. This one you can even see clearly the motto of this house, which is written in Orcish, which I don't think any of you read Orcish. So
does anyone have language?
Does Orcish
Um.
share its alphabet or?
Orcish would share its alphabet with Dwarvish, so you can read it at the very
Oh.
least. But it won't deliver any meaning just by looking at it.
I speak Dwarvish, DM. Could I at least write it down or at least enunciate it, so I can just verbally say it if to someone who knows orc. Wait, we have an half orc. We met an half orc. I just forgot. Yeah,
Not all half orcs know orcish.
it just for some presuming she knows. It's not terribly wrong to
She's
presume.
not awake, is she?
She's not awake.
Right? Wait, did we? Oh, we should have brought her to the camp. Oh wait, no, that's also wrong. We were trying to vet her and Ashta. Right. Who's carrying the half orc right away?
Isn't she awake?
No, she's not.
She's no, she's very sick. She's semi-conscious.
Mhm.
sometimes.
Okay.
At the moment, I'll just assume Astrid is carrying her by her shoulder, or you can leave her at the war memorial. Your choice.
No, let's not leave her. I feel.
Is this where I feel the pull still, or is it further down?
You don't feel the pull anymore.
What? Wait, where did it stop?
No, today when you woke up and you walk on this road, you don't feel the pull.
Oh
It was just only back then.
no! No! We could. Oh man!
Maybe it was pulling you towards here.
Well, it doesn't pull me anymore. I knew I should have just gone over like.
Maybe whatever was pulling you is still in there, so you should go inside and check it out.
Well, that's not pulling anymore. It pulled, but not anymore.
Okay. So she's gonna take a bit of her hair and pull Bree's hair specifically and say, and now I stopped pulling. Am I still here or am I gone forever?
I guess we're still here, but the you yesterday is not the you today, so.
Like, that doesn't. Okay.
I'll be
He's
sure to
just
pull your
helping.
hair tomorrow as well, so that you feel like tomorrow me is also yesterday's me. What I'm trying to say is it's probably still in there, so let's go inside and check it out.
Fine.
DM.
Yeah.
Regardless, yeah. So, you said like we couldn't sort of understand the meaning of Orcish, but I would be able, if we write it down, enunciate it because I know Dwarvish, right? Is that what you're saying?
Sure. Let me just write down it real quick for you guys to.
You know, in case we can't just produce the text written, and it would
That's
sound
gonna
more
be funny.
Or will try my very best to say this without sounding offensive at all if it was trying to hearken to some.
1 second. You asked for this.
Yeah. It's a motto. How big would it be?
Not long. There you go.
Can someone drop in Discord because
Oh,
my
yeah,
account
sure.
crashed
Fair enough.
umpteenth time?
Jagen, Messe, Legend, Inter. Jagen.
That's German.
Yep. All right. Okay.
I thought Orcish was
Thanks,
Russian,
Puppy.
right?
No, this is a different world.
Sure.
Who knows the origins of these languages? All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put that in note. So, are we entering the building, or are we still going to the hero hall of heroes?
Let's go into the building.
All right.
Bree felt the pull.
Should we sneak in? Perception checks. Last time we went in.
Stealthily or loud?
Stealthily.
Stealthily. All right. You make your way. So thank you. You make your way inside the building, and upon the inside, you would be able to see that the place has been looted and doesn't seem like there's anything of value in this area. However, one of the shelf seems undamaged by time compared to the others that is ever so slightly rotted and covered with dust. One of the cupboard seems to be untouched.
I go to. I lean into Astrid and like ask, and like, how much you wanna bet that's a secret lever? Pointing at the bookcase.
The whole bookcase?
I mean, like, wait, is it the whole bookcase untouched, or is it just a single row of the books, DM? Sorry, I.
Bookcase, not books. The whole bookcase is untouched.
Okay.
There are nothing in this area. Seems like whatever that used to be sold in this place seems to have been taken away, looted, destroyed.
Except for the
Because some people do steal bookcases, so who knows? But this one's untouched.
So you think the bookcase is like some kind of secret passage?
Nods. Could I do an investigation check to see if it's maybe protected by a magic? Or
Sure. Go ahead with
It's trapped.
investigation for me.
Oh my god.
What is
Weird.
with these rolls?
It's either high or super low.
You gotta uninstall some modules, man. It's becoming obvious. The audience is onto us.
Yeah, I don't like this karma feature, DM.
Yeah.
It seems very whackable.
Wait, does the command word still work?
What?
Slash
Command word?
set dice roll to 20.
All right. Okay. Okay. So it should be okay next. All right. So, Delilah, you tried looking for any signs other than the fact that the bookcase is, untouched by time. You're sure there's some kind of enchantment over there. Beyond that, it seems like an ordinary bookcase. You don't think there's any secret path or anything. It's just an ordinary bookcase.
Seems perfectly fine to touch. I place a hand somewhere
stand
on one of the
far
books.
You put your
Right,
hand
I've
on
already
the
done it.
bookcase, and upon touching the bookcase, nothing happens. I mean, it's a bookcase. What do you expect to happen? Of course, nothing.
Could I scour any of the books for notable non-fiction titles, like history or such?
Now, I say bookcase. There is no books on it. Looking
there's
on
no
the
books. Wait.
yes.
I my head. I'm sorry.
You look through the kind of like the various rows. There is no signs of bookcase. There's no signs of like any items that was left behind. By the looks of it, it's an empty bookcase. That's it.
All right. Feel the screw bolts or like any. I like my hand pushes deep in trying to feel any indents for buttons, or it was that investigation check.
Yeah, that's
I mean, since
investigation
now I'm
check
touching it-
basically. Yeah.
Could I make a new check because now I'm touching it, not just observing it?
I assume that's what you did. You go around, check, look under the building, look on the side, see if there's any signs of it being magical. You don't see anything.
Okay, I guess I don't do anything with it. Okay. Is there anything else in the house than the bookcase? In the
Looking.
building?
Looking to the side, there are those like rotten bookcases and all that. There is the receptionist table where transactions might have taken place. There looks to be some kind of pedestals where it used to hold some items, but whatever that they used to sell over here, it seems to have done well because everybody's stolen it, and there's barely a speck of dust remaining.
Well, how many floors is the building, DM?
The building is 3 floors, but you don't see any. Yeah, you don't see any staircases in the room that you are in. If this is truly a secret passage, maybe there's a staircase behind it, you know. But yeah, over here you don't see any staircases that lead upstairs. So you guys standing about, looking around, feeling a little bit lost right now. What do you guys want to do?
Fresh out of ideas.
Guys? Bree, Astrid, Jack, Aurora, Delilah?
I'm letting anyone else take the stage. Oh,
I'm carrying a person, so I'm just following at the moment.
Okay,
Well, if you
DM.
can't-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If you can't find anything here, then let's just move on. We haven't activated that list, right?
No,
Yeah,
you
right.
have not. No, you have not.
I had an idea of maybe scaling the building from the outside to try to enter the upper floor if you can't see anything from this.
You can certainly do that, yeah.
Yep. Could I try? Like, is there enough railings or windows like to?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, definitely. 'Cause the building itself is kind of like a brick. Not really brick. It's kind of like marble, but there is indentation where the various grooves are, so you'll be able to fit in your fingers so that you can climb up.
All right.
Yeah.
Acrobatics. Should I, DM?
That'll be athletics climbing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we
don't fuck it
ever
up.
find out what's the name of this family? I feel like it was a. Was there a name?
No, we didn't. I think.
The Deer Emblem
There was
family.
something else.
Wait. No, I already did a history check, DM. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say.
What are you guys doing, guys? So climbing
14,
up.
DM?
All right. So Delilah, you climb up the side of the building, getting up to the second floor, able to look inside a little bit. On the inside, you can see this part of the building is not looted as much, basically, and you'd be able to find, by the looks of it, some kind of like armory of sorts, because you can see armor stands, weapon stands. You can see signs. They can see like a barrel full of arrows in there. Seems like this place definitely used to be some kind of armory, but unlike the shop downstairs where everything's for displayed, up here is more for storage. As you see, various items are just stacked, trying to pack themselves in the corner. Yeah.
All right. Up. Yep. Up. Open a window. Oh, wait, actually, seeing that it is storage, checking if the window I'm peering through is trapped or locked.
You try the window. It's definitely locked. So what do you guys do?
I don't think I'm proficient in. Yeah, I'm not a rogue. We have Fontaine. Could I ask Fontaine to climb up and unlock it?
Alright, sure. Let me try. And he climbs up, try to get to the same level as you, and begins to attempt to lockpick the door here. One second, where is Fontaine's character sheet? Allies, support. There you go, Fontaine. Lock picking. This one would be dexterity. Alright. Fontaine pulls out his dagger and just shimmies it at the bottom of the window, pulls it across to the other side, and you guys hear a loud as he pulls the window open, allowing you guys to hop on inside. The inside is musky, a little bit dusty, but you have all these various weapons for you to peruse. Most of them are not great. They've been there for quite some time without maintenance. But some of them are still usable for you, so you'll be able to pick up any of the common weapons that you'd find in the book. Just pick it up from here.
Could I scour the area to find anything magical?
That will be difficult, but go ahead, roll investigation check for me.
Yeah, it's just being very thorough.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm only good at one thing. Might as well. Well, no, several things. God, okay, yeah, even.
Yeah, with the 13, you look in the kind of like various parts of this place. You find mostly common weapons. If you want a great sword, some crossbows, some bows, this is a good place for you to restock with any of the weapons that you might need. But you don't seem to find anything magical per se. In the room, you, after looking about for a bit, you would be able to see there is a door that leads somewhere, and it's kind of being obscured by the various crates in the room right now. So you'll be able to push it aside, and you can use the door to get out if you so wish.
Is anyone else up with me, or am I the only one?
Just you and Fontaine, I think, at this point. Anyone else coming in? I guess not.
I mean, if it's not that hard of a climb, I'll go in.
All right. So you could join in as well. Wait, your strength is 8 or something, right?
Yep.
Yeah. For you, it'd be difficult. So yeah, go ahead, roll athletics as well.
If I have to roll, then I won't.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Seeing that. So, DM, where's the door situated? Is it flush with the wall where it would, thinking about it, visualizing the interior of this building? Is the door facing where it should be, in like if there were stairs or extra compartment in this floor space?
You assume so. You don't know where the stairs is. You don't see stairs downstairs, so you don't know where staircases would be.
Doesn't need specifically to be stairs. I'm just trying to see if, like, feasibly.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, you've never seen the stairs, so how would you know this door fits with the stairs? You've never seen any stairs.
I'm okay. I was saying it doesn't need to be the stairs. I was saying if this extra room. I'm checking the. Okay.
What are you trying to do?
The door. I tried to open the door. I guess.
All right. You try to swing open the door. You expect for you to have to lockpick it or something like that, but you realize the lock on the door seems to have been broken. You just push the door open, and you see that right opposite towards you there is another door. And then there is, to the left, you see a staircase that leads downstairs, all the way down to the ground floor, and you see another door at the very end of it.
I will travel down and open that door.
All right. You travel, make your way downstairs, open the door, And Jack, you would be able to notice one of the door to your left opens, and you see Delilah walks out.
Ah,
Wait, the door
Alright.
to his left?
to her left.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Okay, that. Well,
Thank you there, Delilah. Gonna
yep.
walk
Just
in.
climb back up. I'm going to open.
So, what did you find inside? I heard anything interesting?
I think just standard equipment. If anyone needed extra armor, padding, nothing too good. Some are rusted. Few arrows and bolts. I'm gonna pick up a few so I don't need to craft some when we rest up.
Any of them might be magical, you mean? You think?
Based on my observations, couldn't find one. Anyone with detect magic from our party, try and scan, I guess. I'm going to open this door, and then I'm pointing to the one on the top of the stairs that you said was on to the left.
Yep. So Delilah went back upstairs and tries the door to the opposite side of the building. Trying the doors, similarly, this door has been slammed open, and upon looking inside, you would be able to see a couple of those undying creatures just milling about in the area. Kind of jump scared you a little bit upon arriving, but they seem passive enough. They sit in a nearby table looking at empty plates. One of them seemed to be attempting to cook something on a stove, but the fire's not on. The pot is empty. It carries the pot over, puts it on the table, and pours out nothing onto the plate for the people to eat. And then she goes back to the stove to continue to cook some more.
Okay, I have been taking too much of the scene time. I want to let everyone do whatever they want.
Yeah, the rest of you. What do you guys want to do? Jack, Aurora, Astrid, Bree.
Well, now I feel called out for not interacting with enough with the scene. Okay. We said we should go check out the magical weapons, possibly magical weapons, and nobody volunteered, so I guess I'll do it.
All right. Aurora, you climb back upstairs following the staircase that Delilah revealed to you guys. Arriving to the next floor, and yeah, you see essentially a full armory of various weapons and tools that you might need. Whether or not they're magical, that's a different story. Unless you have detect magic or something that will allow you to figure that out.
In fact,
There you go. Aurora spends some time. You focus on casting detect magic. And while that's happening, Jack, Bree, Astrid, anything?
I guess I would search for anything that can even relate to my god.
Yeah, go ahead, roll me perception check as you try to find anything that matches your god in this building. The god of love in the building filled with hunting gear.
Yeah, I don't know. Or something that could explain the pole.
Mm-hmm.
I'll guidance myself.
All right. Go ahead, roll perception check.
Oh damn!
Natural 20.
And oh no, it's not max on the D4. Never mind.
You clench your hands around your waist, looking around, look at this building. Something tells you that this is not exactly what you're looking for. If this owner of this building kind of like matches with the description of what you know, there seemed to be some kind of like hunter and a little bit kind of like scientist a little bit. Maybe these guys are not. It doesn't make sense that this is what you need to figure out. You look around a little bit more, trying to see if there's any connection at all. Then you realize perhaps and might be continue further down the road.
Can I go and look at it while they're looking at things?
Sure. Bree goes off by herself,
God.
following the main
I won't
road.
mention. I will just say, hey, I'm just gonna go a little bit further down. I won't go too far. You'll still see me.
One hex is 1,000 feet, so at some point they are going to
What?
lose you.
I'll stop before they lose.
Alright. Aurora, you finish casting the spell, and looking about in the area, it is as you expected. Most people don't need magical gear, specifically because people can't afford expensive gear for people to go hunting. But regardless, you walk around, look at these cases, look at the various items that are left about. With your detect magic, you'd be able to notice a dagger that was left behind on a piece of paper at the very far corner of the room. Looking at the paper itself, the writing has been faded, but the dagger itself that was stabbed there is magical for sure.
Tempting. Is that the only magical source in that area?
Go ahead, roll perception check as you spend some time looking around. Any other, like looking through the boxes, see if there's anything magical in there.
Okay. Perception.
All right, that would be 18. Looking at the various items, trying to see if there is other magical items, you would be able to find, strangely, a flute in one of the box that is for some reason magical. Looking through the place a little bit more, trying to see if you can find anything else, you would also be able to find. You'll also be able to find a couple of vials containing red liquid, which gives off a magical aura as well.
Okay. What about what magic of school? Oh, what school of magic rather is affecting the stuff?
I think the vials would be transmutation. No, abjuration. Okay. The dagger that was on the piece of paper that's faded, that one would be transmutation. And then finally the flute, that one would be evocation.
Interesting. Well, no sense endangering myself by picking these up. I'll call. Was Vi that has identified, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I'll call for him.
I thought you were gonna tell Delilah to pick up those items. Without telling me. Oh, they're magical, but
and listen to her whine about being low HP.
So, Vi will spend some time to identify all the 3 items that you guys found there. So it's going to be a while. In the meantime, Bree, you continue walking by yourself, correct?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll take note, so that it's not too far away from the group.
Mm-hmm. You continue walking down the road, and as you walk, at first you hear commotion a little bit in the distance. You continue walking a little bit, try to see what's going on over there. You continue going on a little bit more, A little bit more. And you notice the buildings on the left side. You start to notice that they're no longer fancy, tall houses, mansions. Instead, they become temples, churches, religious houses. And that kind of gives you this a little bit of excitement as you push further, I'm assuming, yeah?
What? If I push further,
Please.
will the party not see me?
You're starting to get further away. You're starting to be a dot in their periphery.
Damn it. I'll mark it again. Just say I have to continue forth 3. Temple is probably nearby.
All right.
God damn it.
You note it to
No, this
yourself
doesn't.
and you run back to the rest of the
No.
party.
I put, is there a sign of wooden? I'll do the same like what I did last.
Yeah, this one you just pull out your dagger and carve it onto the floor. The stone is seemingly soft enough for you to carve into it, notifying yourself. And then you make your way back to your party.
Yeah.
All right. So Ignis, Bree, you make your way towards the party where everybody else is waiting. You would be able to see Vi and Aurora return back downstairs with various items that they seem to have found for you guys. So let me just show the items right now. I'm sorry.
I was going to peel back into Dila's POV. She's going to explore the 3rd floor, but yeah, let's do the magic items first.
Sure. I mean, if you wanna go upstairs first, we can do that. But first things first, though, would be. Wait, where's the other item? It's the flute. There you go. Vi would come down with the various items that she has found and places it on the table for you and begin kind of like explaining the items that he has found for you guys. So first would be the one that most interested to him would be the flute. So here you go. There you go.
Oh,
Wait, it disappeared.
Vanished.
wait. Yeah, it disappeared, DM.
One sec. There
My
you go.
sheet also closed. Wait, what? Why did my sheet?
Well, it's an amazing item for a bard. I can imagine one. One that used, a blowgun.
Interesting facet about the description. It talks about crystal people. Huh.
What constitutes distracting a creature? With the flute or just in general?
I'm sorry.
Oh, while in its flute form, you get advantage on it checks on using the flute is right.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So up to you.
DM could seeing that there is a carving of an image of crystalline monsters. Is it more artistic or like how is it carved?
I mean, it is.
The depiction.
It's roughly hewn. Certainly, whoever carved these images, they're not proficient with carving tools and such, but seems to serve its purpose.
Okay, it's just curiosity.
Right. The second item that you guys found would be this. Nothing special regarding the items, but it definitely could help you moving forward. And then finally is this. The
We also have
knife.
stones. the stones.
Hey, that's it. Of Courtney family.
Uncotney. Okay, nice. Alright, we got a name. Each one is unique and tells its own tale. Gain advantage using to harvest resources. Alexi Oh. Damn, there's a lot of okay, I got a lot of daggers. I still have Death Lover's Promise as well.
And are you big on harvesting things?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, nobody attuned to the teacher yet, right?
No, you
I
have
don't know.
not.
Yeah, I don't know who's carrying it because the last thing I remember was just Vi talking about introducing us to Master. We haven't heard him. If Master speaks,
The teacher or the master?
The
is it
teacher.
teacher or Master?
The
Ah,
teacher.
Sorry, calling it Master.
Yeah, I've been saying it teacher.
I'll ask to take the knife. No, any objections? Objections.
None for me.
Okay.
Go ahead. Dagger's your weapon of choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you have that dagger with you.
My wood is giving Vi the flute. That's
seems like
Wondering.
built for him.
wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I now have
Hey, Vi, you
two
got a
plus
new
one
flute.
items.
Oh, thank you. Kind of takes the flute a little bit. It's the magical thing, right?
I don't know.
Who
Who detects magic again?
You
Vi.
It was
Vi,
Vi.
you
Vi.
should
Vi
know.
herself.
I mean, you pass it all around. I got confused. All right, kind of takes the flute a little bit, puts in like a small dart, and just shoots the dart. And as the projectile goes out, you can see it is covered with this thin green colored liquid as it sticks itself into the wall nearby.
You
Works.
say it's not.
No, maybe. Kind of looks at the thing.
Your flam.
Mine's not that green.
You.
But regardless,
Say,
thank you. This will be useful. And he puts it into his pocket.
I guess I'll also take the fire resistance potion. Any objections? Anyone?
you'll get vulnerability to cold damage if you
Yep.
drink that.
Only for an hour.
Mhm.
Well, if you want it, go and grab it.
Right?
Right.
So, grabbing the potion. What do you guys want to do now? You guys have grabbed as much as you can from the building out there. Delilah seems still exploring the room upstairs, leaving you guys down here. What do you guys want to do now?
Gonna
There's not a bunch of temples up ahead. I tell the party.
Lore. There's the
Yeah,
lore.
we can check them out, but I think we should wait for Delilah first. No. Hey Esther, do you want to tune to that cool sword that we found?
If I had it, maybe.
Is it not with you?
Did
I
no
don't see it in
one?
my inventory.
Did no one pick it into the inventory?
Oh my god!
Esther did. Esther.
Esther did, please! We waste the fate point on it. Please, we do not want it.
I
in our
don't
pad.
see it in here. It wasn't given to me.
You have to take
Do not
it.
let it leave the Loptar. We do not want Loptar to have the sword.
All the magic items can be found in the items tab. If you want it, take it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to wait until people give it to you.
So that one would be in the magic item, city center,
Zang's.
hero's coffin, Zang's coffin.
Zang's
Should be there.
coffin.
Okay. I also have to write down the name of this. The Oh. Oh.
Yeah, it says the teacher, not the master.
Yeah, the teacher.
To attune to this weapon, you must defeat the teacher in a one-on-one battle.
Yeah.
So are you saying I'm the only one that can do it?
I don't think anyone else can.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's magical and versatile. But how heavy is it? Let's see. Longsword.
It's a long sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
DM, sorry.
I mean,
also, I just. Oh.
Go on, Astrid.
Try, but I already have 2 weapons, and I don't know how many I can carry at a time.
As long as you don't get over encumbered, you can see it in your inventory if you are over encumbered.
Oh, it's got 3 weight, and I can carry.
You're strong, so
Yes.
you can carry a lot more.
Yeah. All right. So, Astrid, you have the sword with you. Delilah, you are upstairs looking through the room. Again, you see the house with the people just going about their day. What do you
I
do?
can't use it.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I can do simple and martial, but it says versatile.
No,
Versatile means you can hold in one
you
hand
use
or
it
2 hands.
on 2 hands, yeah.
Yeah. If you are proficient with simple or martial, that means you're proficient with all weapons.
Yeah. If you look
Yeah.
at the name, the teacher, underneath it, there's martial melee. The teacher's a
Okay.
martial weapon.
Yeah.
I get them confused, like the proficiencies and the properties.
No,
All good.
it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So, DM, I think Delilah would try not to disturb the undead.
Mm-hmm.
Just let them be, in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Controlling
Mm-hmm.
any, just repetitive actions they're doing. Could I actually discern what actions they seem? You said some of them were like having tea or something.
Remember, I
Like-
said the woman was like cooking food, giving it to her family, but it's nothing. It's nothing on the pot, nothing on the plate.
Right. So, is this whole is this a mess area, or does this look like residence?
It looks more like a residence because you can see there's a kitchen for one, and then there are like multiple smaller rooms in this one compared to the one that you were before. It was more like a large open storage area.
Alright. Are they? Should I discern the race of these undead, or are the features too withered away?
It's a little bit difficult, but definitely one of those with the pointy ears. So maybe elf, half elf, the various variants of like I don't know, different other races with pointy ears. But yeah,
Any altered jaws? As I'm trying to link back to the orcs or half orcs.
I'm sorry. Altered jaws.
Well, no, like, don't orcs have, or like half orcs have like different teeth?
Sometimes they have
or-
tusks. Yes.
Yeah, tusks. So no tusks.
No
no,
tusks
okay.
on these
Okay.
ones.
All right. The general. General investigation check. Look for personal effects. Any written down. Now, seeing that we have a name, also Alexei, Akothnik.
I
They-
thought that's exactly Alexei, but we know the family name.
No, it's in the dagger.
Yeah.
Huh?
Doesn't mean that's his.
It's labeled. It says the hunter's knife is a signature dagger that belongs. That's a sign of maturity. Wait, how do we know these? Oh, because we did detect
Yes.
magic.
Identify.
Yeah. So we would have known the reason like these knives are important. It's a passing of shown a sign of maturity, and it's unique to each person of this family. And
Yeah,
there's an
it's unique
ability.
to Lexi.
Yeah, Alexei Onkotnik. So this belonged to Alexis because he used it mostly for wood carving, it seemed.
And we don't know who's Alexi.
But do we know these things, DM?
Know what?
The hunter knife has like a sub ability called Alexei Onkotnik. It
Yeah.
says you can use the weapon. How do we know that is there? What the ability is called?
That's what you get upon identifying. I don't want to go through a 10-minute cutscene every time you identify the items, but that's basically what you figure out upon identifying the item. Remember when I said early on, whenever you identify the item, you also get a memory or some essence of the item upon identifying it.
Right. I'm just going to assume it belonged to Alexi because Onkotnik is the clan name, and just general putting things together. That's what Delilah is thinking. I don't know if you want to counter that argument, but yeah, just general. Again, DM, I want an investigation check, personal effects, anything bit of information we can have on this family. Should I roll?
No, just very quick glance, you can see that this place doesn't have any connection to the family at all. It's not even above the Okotnik shop anymore. It's just in a different location entirely. This one is in the next building already.
Huh. Wait, then how do we access? Wait, sorry, DM, I'm confused. So does the door I opened on the second floor? You said it leads up to its stairs. Oh, it's the opposite. Oh, so this is the other side.
This is the room. This is the building.
Yeah.
You go through.
And
There's a
then now we're
staircase that goes
here.
down, and this is the other
Oh,
room.
yeah.
You entered this side.
Right. Gotcha. Okay, I was thinking this is the third floor.
Oh, you've never been to third
Scheisse.
floor.
Yeah. I'm sorry for taking everyone's time. Delilah, you for everyone's sake, Delilah seems very interested in finding out this hunter family. Asks Fontaine to climb up the third floor with him. Yeah, with her to try to like enter it.
All right. So as you see, you guys are gathering out at the bottom. You guys would be able to see Delilah climbing up now to the third floor. Well, no, third floor, up to its window, and you can see Fontaine's lockpicking as usual. Then both of them leap inside, leaving you guys downstairs here. While you guys are downstairs, is there anything you guys want to do?
You sure we can just go? I mean, I feel like if we go, we'll check it out, and they're still not done. I'm just saying.
Sure feels like it, but there are monsters out there, specifically giant monsters with big clubs. I think we should stay together.
Okay.
Yeah, but do they only show up during the night? No, whatever night time you can call it, this place.
You want to go find out?
I study don't. I certainly don't want to find out.
Yeah, so I think if we find out, we should find out together, but do you think there is anything else here?
Delilah seems so.
Well, let's give her 5 more minutes and then we're out.
Okay.
Delilah up on the third floor. This time, this place seems to have been abandoned. You can see that there seems to be various furnitures and stuff, but they're all covered with white cloth to protect them from dust. you can see this one, unlike the previous two floors, actually kind of break through to the other side. And walking across the building, you would be able to see the center of this terrace of sorts, where you'll be able to see some kind of like big manor built inside this business building with various kind of cranes that are used to raise and lower merchandise into and out of this section. You can see next to the building there is some kind of like a hole that leads underground, but that's about it.
A hole. Sorry, what? A hole that leads under. Huh?
Yeah, a hole that leads underground near this manor.
Oh, from the peering. Okay.
Yeah.
Start unsheathing some cloths. Hopefully find obscure piece of paper. Investigation. Could I just say like that? DM investigation check.
Sure, go ahead. Investigation check. Sure.
Yeah. Again, I want to be thorough, but I don't know how to. Finally, something at least.
Let's do it.
With a 20 looking under the various tarp hiding the furniture, whoever used to live in this area is definitely some kind of wealthy, given the furnitures are made with some hardwood, with gold trimmings on the furniture. As you guys are looking through this, you would be able to notice Fontaine can like carving out the gold so that he can save it to be used at a later time. Pulling down one of the tarp, you'd be able to see a portrait of some kind of half-orc family. At the bottom, you can see Raphael Okotnik labeled at the bottom. Going about this area a little bit more, pulling down some of the tarp, you can see beds, you can see cupboards. It's definitely someone's house up here for sure. From here, you would be able to see the door that leads outside, and unlocking the door, you'd be able to go down to the second floor and seemingly out to the back, to the backyard in this courtyard area in here.
Oh. I tried to wave and grab the attention of everyone on the second floor
Mm-hmm.
from the outside. Well, okay, not too loud to attract anyone, but
Mhm.
like try to grab anyone's attention.
Yeah, so you guys would be able to see Delilah waving at you from the third floor.
Well,
Gonna look up. What's
find
up?
anything?
This definitely was in a state of some sort on top of everything else. On top of the shop. I found a portrait. This definitely seemed to be a. Okay, wait, DM half orc. You said correct?
Yeah,
Right?
half orc.
Okay, a half orc clan. Sorry, wait. Did you post the name somewhere, DM? How is
Which one?
of the portrait of the guy in the portrait?
Raphael Okotnik.
Raphael. Okay. I'm gonna assume like the Italian Raphael.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just standard living abode. Unfortunately, I can't find any texts or manuscripts detailing their family. Okay then, I guess. With a 20 exhibition, yeah. Yeah, I go down. I guess. Leaving. I don't put back the tarps or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. So you climb back climb out the window and down back to the rest of the party.
So just as I'm clear, right? The third floor leads into the manor that's here, right? So the only way to access this is like from this manor.
To access where?
Okay. We climb the building from the outside. It's going to the third floor of
That's
this
right.
rows of.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. and I open the door, and you say the door leads into this manor. Into the inside?
There's like staircase that leads down ways, so that you can exit in the courtyard. It does not connect directly to the manor in there.
Oh. Then how did I call them when they were already outside? I thought everyone said they went out. Regardless, I guess I go back to the group. Delilah feels slightly disappointed, but just
All right, all of you make your way back downstairs, to where everybody else is. Delilah's investigated the second and the third floor, trying to find any evidence, but seems like the second and third floor are seemingly mundane. The only thing of interest right now is just the weird bookcase that is seemingly preserved compared to the rest of it. So, what do you guys want to do now? Everybody suddenly gathered. What do you do?
You can see that atlas in the distance. Want to activate it?
Was it's on the way to where Bree wants to go, right?
Mm-hmm. All right. So you guys make your way towards that atlas, and then you guys begin to activate it. Bree, you put your palm on the atlas's head, and the illusory image covers the entire body again as the atlas greets you. Greetings. How may I be of assistance today?
Do we know the name? So we know the name of the shop.
There is no nameplate on the outside. It's just the deer and also the black and yellow field. That's it. Stag,
We
sorry.
can call it the we can call it the awkward it's shop.
was
It's,
no. Give me a sec. How do you abbreviate this? Jeez.
I mean, there's a
Uh,
hunter's haggleware in the item.
We can call it the OK, the OK, OKS. Awkward shop.
Atlas.
Oh wait, it has to
okay.
be A. Yeah.
A-okay.
Yeah. A-okay. A-okay. That's really.
I don't know,
okay?
Bree. You're in the naming department.
Sure, call it that.
Very well.
So,
As the
yeah.
atlas is now marked as A-OK. Gotcha. So,
It's close to the Onkoth residence. Makes sense.
so what do you guys want to do now? Continue forward in the direction that Bree wanted to go earlier?
Do we want to?
Yeah. Almost.
I just want to bring this up, not to stall the group, but can we play the memory shards by ourselves, or do we need a player or some kind? I forgot.
Oh yeah, the memory shard.
We have one we haven't watched.
That is
Just do
correct.
the memory shard.
All right.
Still know this.
So everybody gonna gather back at the atlas just as you guys are leaving. You pull out the shard and you place it in the what do you call in the atlas's bowl. And the atlas, upon receiving the bowl, immediately eyes begin to glow, covering you guys, all of you, in this illusory image of essentially the war memorial. Seemingly, it's like a back in its glory days when the writings on the walls are much clearer. Seemingly, with all the what do you call? When the writings on the walls are much clearer, when all the buildings in there seems to be intact, where there is no cultish paraphernalia scattered about, and in front of the three coffins, you see two people familiar to you. It seems to be night at that point, or at the very least dark. You see one of them, a man clad in armor. This person looks down onto one of the coffin to the very left, that you recall to be Simon Bolivar's coffin. This person looks down at it and says, "You've been a problem for too long, Simone. We had to do this. I hope you understand." And you see the person standing next to him is that female elf. She looks down at the coffin, looks back at the rugged human, and says, "Really? You done now? Can we go?" As the person looks back at the coffin, "No. It's one more thing. I need to be sure." And she goes over and grabs onto the coffin. "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" The elf shouts out. "Thing's trapped, remember?" "Then dispel it." "Fine." She casts the spell, and the trap fades away and gets pushed aside to reveal the body of this Simone, a dwarf woman, looking seemingly like she has this kind of like a burn injury and also some kind of wound across the chest. The person looks down onto the body. She looks at the elven woman and says, "Burn it." "Really? You're that paranoid? Burn it!" "Okay." Snaps her fingers, and immediately a small ember departs from the tip of her finger, lands onto the corpse, and immediately, like burning oil, just catches on fire as the entire body starts to burn, and burn, all down to like the bones remaining. And even then, the fire continues to burn as it crackles in front of the pair of them, seeing this whole body fade away as it's kind of the fire start to burn the bones and it's starting to fade out. The man grabs onto the coffin cover once more and covers the entire thing. "There. Now she'll never come back to harass us again." "I mean, it's not like they have any cleric anyways." "Just to be sure." As he walks away, leaving the elven woman behind. "Boy, you really made him mad, didn't you?" Looks at the other two coffin as well. "Mo'o, you've always been my favorite. Why you gotta side with them?" "Ah well. Good boy, Mo'o." Pats the coffin for Mo'o and then walks off. And that's when the illusion starts to fade away as well, to leave you guys back at the center of this junction with the Atlas right next to you. And that is where we're gonna end our session today, as you guys finally watch that crystals, showing that apparently the leader of the city might not be very good by the looks of it.
Fucking
Wait, Liam, you said we recognized them? Is this the same people from the other crystals that we saw?
The same
The elf
people, the elf lady is the same people from the crystal at the bottom of the mage basement, and also the one that attacked the
That's
cultists.
inspired. That's inspired, right?
Yeah.
Some.
Yes, the one that was attempting to cast like a magic ritual underground. The man also you recognize is the same one in that magic circle at the mage basement that you saw the memory of.
Huh.
Okay, well,
Wait,
that's
how does this? This is confusing. Why is that recording in Simone's coffin? This is. Huh.
And I think I'm not sure when, but I think Aurora, your passive perception is now 17, right?
17, 18, something like that.
Yeah. At this point, Aurora, as you are watching this illusory image, you kind of start to realize that beyond what is beyond what you can see, like the center stage, basically, where these two people are talking and burning, you're looking around, you start to notice that how the environment, other than that, seems to be less detailed. Like something's off and simplistic in their creation.
Oh, it was manufactured.
Shrug. But yeah, that is what you guys discover from that illusion. And with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for playing, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to stop here for now and then come back tomorrow for Arc of the 12. So, bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Toodles.